social media. Hey, check this out. Stop going back around old people and old places that no longer serve you. You feel me? When you grow from certain shit, when God bring you out of a certain situation, stop going back to certain areas to impress people. You ain't no longer welcome. You got to understand you didn't outgrew your environment. You didn't outgrew certain people, certain time zones, certain locations, certain neighborhoods. You got to stay the fuck away. You dig what I'm saying? You got to stay away. It don't serve you no purpose to be hanging around some shit you done already outgrew. That's how you get caught up. The reason why a lot of us get caught up nowadays because we be around certain people in certain environments. We don't have no business being there no more. I know that's where you from. I know that's probably where your family live. But if you ain't got to be there and you know you ain't got to be there, make sure you keep your ass away and you stay away. You got people out here, man, they be going back to the hood. They be going back to their old neighborhoods and shit. Them people don't know you no more, bro. That was 10 years ago, bro. It's somebody else new out there on the block now. You feel me? They don't know you no more. But you trying to put on, you trying to impress other people. You trying to show other people that you gangster. You trying to show other people that you got street credibility. Let me tell you something, man. When you outgrow certain environments, stay out the way. Because you don't know what's going on no more back where you was from. You don't know what the word on the street is. You don't know how people doing. You feel me? And I see this happening so much, man. A lot of us, we get out of a relationship and we wind up going back to the same person that caused us nothing but heartache and pain. You feel me? Brought nothing but chaos to our life. We go back to certain neighborhoods and shit to impress people that we don't even know no more. That try to put on for this internet shit. Let me tell you something, man. When you outgrow your old environment, when you outgrow them old friends and shit you used to hang out with, when you outgrow that relationship, when God bring you through that and you outgrow that, man, stay your ass away from that shit. Stay your ass away from that old lifestyle. I know it's tempting because everybody try to make it look good, but it ain't no good in that shit. I know it can be tempting. You dig what I'm saying? If you do decide to go back to somewhere, make sure you dipping in and you dipping right on out. That's if you got to go back. Other than that, keep your ass away from where you don't belong no more, man. You done already outgrew that shit. You leveled up. You on a different level. Not financially, mentally, spiritually. You on another level. We the last of the dying breed out here, bruh. You better start acting like it. You better start moving like it. Everybody ain't friendly. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody don't rock with you like that. Nigga don't care what you used to do back in the hood 10 years ago. That old relationship ain't gonna grant you no happiness from 10 years ago. Man, you gotta learn. We gotta learn how to evolve with the time, man. We gotta learn how to move on and flow with the time. We really need to start learning that. We got to learn how to flow with the time, man. Because a lot of us be trying to keep up with the old lifestyle and we be trying to walk into our new blessings. We be trying to walk into our new lifestyle, but we be hanging on to old shit, old dead weight that we done outgrew. Hanging on to old people, old friends and shit from the past. You don't understand how they moving. You don't understand how they think. And you trying to come back around and show your face like it's cool, like they gonna accept you. Man, them people is plotting on the way how they gonna take some shit from you. Man, when you outgrow certain environments, when you outgrow certain locations, man, stay away, man. It's just best to stay away. You feel me? It's just best to stay away. Don't be wasting your time trying to impress nobody. Don't be wasting your time trying to put on for the gram. Don't be wasting your time trying to put on for your subscribers and show people how cool you is and how loved you is and how respected you is. That shit don't mean nothing. Cause that trip that you take might be your last trip. That old relationship that you go back to, you might not make it, you might not bounce back from that shit. It might cause you a lot of depression, a lot of heartache and pain and stress. It might weigh on your mental to where it just cause you to lose your focus and lose everything you building for yourself. Man, we got to take better care of ourselves, man. We got to make sure that we aligning ourselves with the things that we pray for. We gotta move like it. You can't just ask for a certain kind of lifestyle or ask for some kind of blessing or change in your life, but you holding on to dead weight. You holding on to old shit that don't serve you. Man, let it go. Them people ain't gonna miss you. Tell me when the last time they called you. Tell me when the last time they checked in on you. They don't miss you. It's time to move forward, man. Ain't no more looking back. It's time to move forward. The ones that's meant to be the ones that's meant to be by your side and grow with you, they gonna stay by your side. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. You dig what I'm saying? So I want y'all to take some time and really, really understand what I'm telling y'all when it comes to, making sure that you don't go back to trying to revisit old situations and shit like that. Old time zones and old friends. Them ain't your friends no more. You don't know what people into. You feel what I'm talking about? You different now. You better now. You feel me? You got your mind back. You getting your money right. Your heart in a better place. You the last of a dying breed. We going extinct out here. It ain't too many of us left. You feel me? So you got to make sure you contain your energy and your positivity, and you got to build it with your new future that God got set for you. Stop looking back in the past. Stop trying to go back to your old ways. Because there's going to be a lot of temptation back there. You feel me? You don't smoke weed no more. You don't drink no more. You don't get high every day no more. Even if you do it a little bit every now and then, you don't do it as much as you used to. And when you go back and you cling on to old people and old environments that you outgrew, you're going to find yourself in the same mess that you prayed God to get you out of, or worse. It may get worse for you. Man, be aware of the old world creeping back up into your new life. Be aware of that shit. If you know your old neighborhood wasn't no good, you feel me? And you know that place caused you a lot of motherfucking stress, and it weighed a lot on your mental, man, don't go back over there. Don't try to see how so-and-so them doing back over there. Because 9 times out of 10, they in the same position or worse. Man, you got to focus on your present and what you building for your future. You got to focus on your present and what you building for your future. I see a lot of people who be, they'll get something, or they'll overcome something, or they'll get some kind of breakthrough, and they'll go right back to the shit that they fought to get up out of. They go right back to it. Man, it's time to think. It's time to, you got to use your brain, man. You got to think for your future, man. You feel me? You got to think for your future because you got to understand when you're really chosen, people can see that shit on you. It's a certain kind of light that you possess. Everybody don't have it. And when you go back and cling on to certain things and old things, they gonna do whatever they could to drag your ass back down with them. See, personally, me, I don't smoke. I used to be a full-time smoker. You feel me? I don't smoke no more. So why would I go back and hang around a bunch of people that smoke all day? That shit ain't gonna benefit me. I done outgrew that shit already. I ain't smoked weed in damn near 10 years. What the hell I look like going back around a crowd that I know that all they do is get high? That's not what I do no more. I'm sober-minded now. You feel me? I done outgrew that old environment. You got to think the same way, man. You got to think for your life. You got to think about your life. You got to think about your present, and you got to think about your future. It's going to hurt like hell to let certain people go. It's going to hurt like hell to walk away. But it comes a time when you got to grow up. It comes a time where maturity must take place. It comes a time that you must let go old childish things and old childish ways. Because I'm going to tell you one thing, man. It could cost you your life. It can cost you your life if you're not careful. It can cost you your freedom. It can cost you your health. You dig what I'm saying? So I want to encourage y'all, man, be careful about that old world. Be careful about revisiting these people, about revisiting these places, about going back to these relationships. Be careful. Because you got some people really out here on demon time and they don't give a shit about nobody else. And you can get caught up into somebody else's mess. The plan is to evolve with time. The plan is to get better. As time goes on, you should be getting better. You should be looking back 5 years from now, seeing growth, seeing improvement, self-improvement. What you did 10 years ago, you shouldn't have been doing 5 years ago. And what you did 5 years ago, you shouldn't be doing right now. It's always constant growth. We should be always growing. You feel me? Because if you ain't growing, then you're going backwards and you're dying. Man, you got to think about your future, man. You got to think about your family that needs you, man. You got your own family now. You got your own kids now. You got your own responsibilities. See, when you got responsibilities, you have to really understand you ain't living for you no more. Your reality is different. You can't party no more like you used to. When you get 25, 30, man, all that other shit get played out that we used to do as teenagers. Running the streets. Staying out all times of night. Ain't got no drive, no purpose. No reason to belong here. Just feel like you can get high all day. Man, it's about growth. It's about becoming a better version of yourself. It's about stepping into your new calling. It's about reconnecting with Source, with the Most High. And getting on the path that God wants you on. Don't cloud your mind out by going back and clinging on to the old world. That shit don't serve you no more. You grew from that. You dig what I'm saying? So I just want to put this on y'all mind, man, and put this on y'all brain. It's a lot of us out here who's, man, dog. It's a lot of us out here who on the verge, who on the tip of losing everything we worked hard for. Because we trying to impress the old world. We trying to impress old crowds and old friends and shit that don't no longer mean us no good. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. You feel what I'm talking about? I'm going to talk about it, man. Because I see what's going on with a lot of people. I see what's going on. I did a lot of gangster shit in the streets. A lot of gangster shit. You feel me? I'm not about to go try to, stand back on the block to prove to nobody that I'm gangster. Nigga, I done did that shit already. What the fuck I look like? And that's just that I'm just giving y'all an example, using myself as an example to push this message, to let you identify of what I'm talking about. I really was in the streets, for real, for real. You feel me? I made a name for myself in the streets. But do you think for once that I'm about to give up everything that God blessed me with and that I worked hard for and that I got now to go back to impress the old world? Hell no, man. And people gonna say shit about you. You gonna hear rumors about you. But that's okay. Let them talk. We ain't trying to impress nobody. We trying to grow. We trying to grow. We self-improving. We ain't trying to impress nobody. This ain't about brownie points and props. That shit is over with. You feel me? That's high school play. That shit is over with. That's beneath us. We grown now. So a motherfucker might say, man, you ain't from the hood, man. You can't come back. Bruh, I don't care about none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I don't care about none of that, dog. My mind is on generational wealth. My mind is on helping the people. Restoring the hearts of the people. You feel me? Giving them some kind of truth and some kind of inspiration to look forward to. I don't care about none of that shit back then. I don't care about none that the old world got to present. When you know better, you do better. I'm going to repeat. When you know better, you do better. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all need to share this shit to everybody right now. You feel me? I love y'all. I appreciate all the support. I ain't even think we was going to take off this fast, but I'm telling you, man, it ain't nothing but God, bro. And I'm here to tell y'all that you have to understand that old world gonna come calling. Old friends, that shit gonna revisit you. It's gonna come knocking at your door. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be a ghost from your past coming to you, man. You gotta understand, man. You gotta avoid that shit. You gotta avoid them old ghosts. Get away from that shit. Cause they gonna come to you. And they gonna see what you about. They gonna see is you really about this new life. They gonna see is you really about standing on principles. They gonna see is you really about this new world that you was talking about having. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. She ain't worth it if she did you wrong. He ain't worth it if he did you wrong. They ain't worth it if they did you wrong. It ain't worth it if it caused you nothing but chaos and stress. The name to the game is learning from your mistakes. That's the name of the game. Learning from your mistakes. Building a better life for yourself. Because every day we living, we dying. Every day. Every day we wake up, we closer to our death. So you got to make sure that you putting your best foot forward to live the life that you feel like you deserve. Don't be going backwards trying to impress shit from the old world. It ain't fun. It ain't the same. It's unfamiliar now. It's unfamiliar territory. Them people that you thought them people that you used to hang out with, they ain't your friends no more. That neighborhood that you grew up in, it's a whole nother set of people over there that's hanging out now. They don't know you. They don't rock with you. Keep it pushing. And understand, man, you got to learn how to grow up. In life comes growth and maturity. And you got to move on from the old world. But that's my message of the day. Y'all stay blessed. Holla at y'all later.